After being in real estate 7 months, I could clearly see why people say it's not easy. And I can also see why people quit because this shit is hard. Now, I'm fortunate that in 7 months, I've been able to accomplish so much, and we're going to talk about it today, but it's still mentally taxing and financially taxing. We're going to get to all that today. But first, let's start off with what I've accomplished in 7 months and how I did it. I have done 4 completed transactions. I have 2 in escrow. I have 1 in negotiations. So I have essentially 7 deals out there right now. I think both are going to close, which would be 6. I think the negotiation for mine and Dustin's listing is going to go well, and we're going to get that into escrow. That would be amazing. That would be 7. I have a new listing in February-ish. That's 450 on a lake, and I have a couple clients shopping. Now, it sounds very fantastic on the surface level, and I'm very blessed and I'm very grateful for everything in my life. I love my life. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my girlfriend. I love my dogs. I love my career. I love my mentors. I love the people around me. I love my vehicle. I love everything that the world has provided for me. I'm very grateful for it, but it's still mentally and physically taxing. And let me explain why. Mentally, because there's so much to learn, and you will never, ever, ever learn it all. Ever. Any real estate agent that knows it all knows nothing, I promise you. Especially nowadays with technology moving so fast and new laws being created constantly, it's just insane. Especially in like San Bernardino County, the Joshua Tree law, it's like still in the air, but that doesn't need to be addressed here. And another big part about the mentally taxing subject is most people are not going to tell you real estate is not real estate. Real estate is psychology. And when you're helping somebody buy a $500,000 home, it is a roller coaster of emotions. And you, as a professional, are supposed to manage everything and set the standard. And to be fair, when you're new, it's kind of hard to have the confidence in every area because you haven't done it just yet. Now, this is why I'm thankful for my mentors / the people I work for, because they're very helpful. But still, it still weighs heavy on your mental when you're learning because it's such a steep learning curve. I think of real estate like, now, thankfully, I've had more success than majority of people in their first 7 months, and I'm not trying to compare. I'm running my own race, but I'm looking at statistics and I'm saying, okay, I'm doing something right. Continue to do it. Continue to learn. Continue to ask a bunch of questions. Take notes. Study. And just become better every single day. And I have. If I look back in my first months of real estate, I was completely different as a person than I am now, which I'm grateful for. You know, I need that change. I need to evolve and whatnot. Now, going into why it's financially taxing. Oh boy, do they not tell you have dues every quarter and you have dues at the end of the year? And obviously you have to pay for the gas to get to where you need to go, and then maybe potentially food, and then clothes because you have to represent yourself. And I'm very cheap, but still it's taxing. And then recently my dog broke my computer, so I had to buy another computer because if you don't have a computer, you can't work. And I had 2 escrows, so I need the computer. It's just very taxing. It's worth the return rate on a long scale, but at the very beginning, it is very taxing, which is okay. I knew it was going to come to this. It's just I understand why people quit because it is so much money out with so much uncertainty of when money's coming in. And you know, it's definitely not for the weak. From speaking with plenty of different people, they say my last year was good considering it was in 2022 and I did 4 deals in 6 months. And I think I actually know this is a problem with myself. I have this fear of never achieving enough, and maybe that'll change once I get to a certain standard, but I don't ever feel like I do enough. I can hit all my goals in a day and I'll be like, damn, I should have done a second video. Why didn't I do that? Somebody else did that. Or, you know, I only did 18 conversations today. I should have did 25, or I should have shot for double. It's because of the way I'm wired, and I understand that's probably not the best way to look at things. But with that being said, I'm still very happy in my life. I love my life. I love the people in my life. I love my career. It's just, I don't think I'm ever satisfied with myself. I'm more than satisfied with everything around me, except for probably living in this apartment at the moment. I'd rather own the place that we live, or at least know somebody that owns it. That's a whole different story. But deep down inside, I feel like I could always do better and more. So when I hear 4 deals in 6 months, I'm like, I should have did 6 in 6 months. And now I have 2 in escrow and then 1 more to come, hopefully, and that's 7. And that's probably going to be in like 8 months, right? And it's like, okay, how do we do more? And it's that constant chase of more that I think causes this anxiety. It's definitely not gonna change overnight. And I know some of my anxiety comes from credit card debt because I don't like owing people, but you almost have to unless you just have a lot of cash. That's just the way of the game. I'm very grateful for it though. Excited to see what the whole 1 year span brings. And I'm excited to keep you guys updated.